Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you look for here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one fouled off. Bohm, the third overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Allen snags it for the second out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kyle Schwarber stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Turner, the runner at first with two gone. And a foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Not in time. He's safe. First and second, two outs. Castellanos now at the plate. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. First and second, two down. Here in game one of this three-game set. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
Ball two.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back at Truist Park. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong. Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. On the ground, could be two. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Austin Riley.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
That's a hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
To the right side. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here comes Austin Riley. Late swing fouled off. Two on, one out. That one blasted deep to right. One run is in, and it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's Profar now. Line drive. Marsh pulls it down, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that drops in for a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Misses inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch.
We got a full count.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Batting ninth.
And the batter now, Weston Wilson. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Murphy now. Luzardo back to work. And that one wrapped foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. He swings and fouls one off. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3. It's
He's
a double
out.
play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off for
coming off a
Philadelphia,
series where the
center
pitching
fielder,
was
Brandon Marsh.
outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And here comes Alec Boehm. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Just
Inside
missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Allen. The underhand flip. One at
He's out.
second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open
Now
instead
batting,
of staying
the
closed.
designated hitter,
If he does
Kyle
that, he's going to
Schwarber.
be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the
ball,
outfield.
1 strike.
Today, he's the DH. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the
That's
mark
ball
there,
2.
and the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Braves,
Set for the bottom of the
center
third.
fielder,
Now the number
Michael
2 hitter,
Harris
Michael
the
Harris
second.
II. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's back
0-2
out
is the
here for
count.
the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Boom. On his way over, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Real Muto to first. One up, one down.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Ozuna with some impressive production lately. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Olsen now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Comes Real Muto. 0 for 1 so far. That clips the corner. In the air, left field. Profar drops steps, heads back on it. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Max Kepler right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 4-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. The pitch. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Profar gets a piece there.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
This to third. Zips it across, and the inning is over. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen. One down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Now batting.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Out towards left center. Profar. And that's the third out. And we're back. Here's Sean Murphy.
Leading off for the Braves.
Oh, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross up and loosening in the pen. Banks warming up as well. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Oh and 2 now. Now fly ball to right center. Marsh makes the grab and there's 2 gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Acuna at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate. And a foul ball.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And they'll do it again. Boom. On at first, nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Bohm around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And there's a foul ball. And Sale deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tanner Banks. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Nabil Krismat getting ready to go. This one in the air. Sosa snags it, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
On the ground. Boom. Ozuna is out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting. First baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
And that one in the air center field. Marsh makes the catch, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Sale back to work. That's inside. 1-0.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. It may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Sosa to the plate. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Always showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Wilson at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Number 49.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
1-1.
On the ground to the left. In there safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
Ball, down.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Marsh over at first with one away. Got him! Now 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Trey Turner. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Outside low. 3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Castellanos up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. In there at the knees. And it's 2-1. There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nabil Crismatt.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Albies. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging. Here comes Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike one. Profar off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the break. We go to the 8th. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now a chance for Edmundo Sosa. Fly ball down the line. Acuna after it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves.
Pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Orion Kerkering. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Marsh sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Raging back towards the wall. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Popped in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 4-3 game. We go to the 9th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Right through there for a strike. Not even close there. And 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. In the air, left field. Profar gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Here comes the manager out of the Braves.
Pitching
New
for the
pitcher on
Braves,
here, Joe Jimenez.
Number
He's making his
77.
second appearance of the season.
Joe Jimenez.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing at a high fly ball right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec
Last
Bohm.
chance for the Phillies. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The Phillies down to their final strike. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He did not go around. 2 outs. Just off the outside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.